Good day, everybody. It's Trent Klarenbach with Klarenbach Research. Today is May the 20th, 2025, and I want to talk about durum wheat, and we'll look at the European durum wheat market, we'll look at the Canadian durum wheat market, and we'll also look at the United States durum wheat market. So first off, we'll start with European durum wheat. We'll look at the SITAGRI European Durum Wheat Index. This is the standard for pricing in Europe, and I find it very valuable. So this is the weekly chart, and we started our coverage back here sometime in December of 2023, first part of 2024, and we identified the possibility and the likelihood of a retest of this previous breakout level, this previous resistance level, this previous zone of supply between 291 and 270, and of course it took a while, right? It took a little more than a year and a half to get back down there, but we're testing that previous resistance level today. Now, resistance often acts as support, and we'll see if that happens in this situation here. Look at this upper trend line. We're also testing this upper trend line too, but that could also go all the way down here. The market's in a downtrend. It's not giving us any. There's maybe a bit of supply here. Maybe some buyers will step in, but we could also test this 270 level. So right now we're in a downtrend. We want to be cautious. We don't want to get too excited. Any moves, any rallies below these moving averages and below 300 it's almost a bear market rally, and you can't trust any rallies below 300 or below a declining 50-day moving average for that matter, or 50-week moving average, which is what we have there. Let's look at the daily chart. And again, it's a lot more wiggles and squiggles. I got this fib line here, or using this fib retracement tool, suggesting that we can have a retest of this 275 level, 274, which of course lines up with that previous supply. This is we're below our daily moving average, below the red 10, below the blue 20, and the 50s. We're below the purple 200-day moving average. Expect nothing good to happen below 200-day moving average. This here, let's go to the monthly chart. This is the Klarenbach Price Index for Saskatchewan. It's a cash price index in Saskatchewan, which, of course, applies to Manitoba and Alberta as well. And this is a monthly chart, and we're above this rising red 10-month moving average, which is a sign. We're actually testing the highs of April, which is always a positive. And it feels like the price wants to go up here to this previous support level at 1060. So that's another $1.30 in the price. I think it's going to happen. I really do. I'm just not certain of when it's going to happen, but I do think it's going to. This is what I call a bullish setup on the monthly chart. The weekly chart here has a little more wiggles and squiggles on it. And we haven't got above this Fibonacci level at 938. We're trading around 925 now. This is the index, so yeah, I'm sure you've had opportunities to sell. Maybe you did at higher prices, but this is an index price. So it's important. I find it useful determining where the trend is. And if we get a sell signal on the index, that's a sell signal anywhere. Our sell signal was down here at 906. We felt that the price is going to pull back. It did a little bit, but it soon rallied here 3 weeks ago, which is a good surprise. We have to like that. So right now we're above a 10-week moving average, which is a good thing. That's a bullish sign. The green 50-week is still declining. Hopefully it starts flattening out. I think we'll get a retest of that at some point. I'm just not sure at what level. But nonetheless, this is what we're seeing on the price chart. So we're actually trading above our sell signal, our take profit sell signal. I haven't had a bullish sell signal yet, or a bearish sell signal, but let's take profit. So here's our daily chart. It's a line chart. And yeah, it a little more action in it, but really it's a weekly chart we want to be concern ourselves with. This here is, we're going to flip over to bar chart. This is the US Cash Durum Index, and I'll just zoom this out a little bit better. So right now we regained the blue 200-week moving average. Again, it's rising. That's a bullish sign. We're above declining, but it's still above red 10-week moving average. Again, bullish indication. The green 50-week is still declining. I think it's going to take some time before this market moves higher. We have some resistance at, we'll say 670, 666, 670 if you want. But right now we're trading at 664, so not too far off that previous resistance. So on all these markets, the European market certainly looks bearish. It looks worse than the Canadian and US market, and there's probably some currency factors that play into that as well. We'll update the currencies, the USD, CAD, and Euro in a separate video. My name is Trent Klarenbach. It's sunny in Saskatoon. Life's good.